Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and I am back today to work on Roxy's weekly challenge, number 22. And you know, it is based off of what we did last week. I'm trying to see if I have mine right close by, and of course not, I don't. No. No, I have some others that I've been doing this week. Let's see. Not that one. Oh! Gracious me sakes. No. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Yeah, we could make something like that. What did I do there? Oh, I love that. Did I make these with you guys? Oh, cute. Not that one. Nope. I love these. These are the little ephemera notebooks. Oh, so cute. Oh my goodness. Well, we're making something like this one. And let's see. This is what fell on me. And this is from my cousin Kathy. Hi, Kathy. And from Carol. Hi, Carol. Things just hanging out on display in my room. Oh yeah, here they are. Okay, let's redisplay these items. Okay, right there. Okay. All right. So we made these last week, and then this was kind of a continuation of the idea already. So she continued on with the idea and made some more interesting things, and so I thought we would do that. Oh, look, I have some paper. Yeah, let's see what else I have in here. Oh my, I was in a what's in my box. Oh yeah. Let's look. Oh, stuff. It's stuff. That's stuff to make for the farm journal. Ooh, I cut some of those out to make something. I have those. Oh, I made this. You know, it's funny. I forget the things that I've made. I love to make little notebooks and stuff, so I often make them. I need to put these on my Etsy site. That's what I need to do. I do. Coffee stuff. Stuff I need to put into drawers and stuff like that. That kind of stuff. Okay, so this was the one I made last night. After I watched Rachel's challenge. And so I made this one and I decorated it a little bit. I should have added some lace, but I didn't really have time to do that. So in here I have pictures of Margie's family. And here is a picture of Margie and her husband, Frank. And here is their little girl, Rose. And here is their little girl, Margot. And here is Marie and Rose. So, it's pictures of her family in here. So let's put them back in here, because this is her little memory album, and she likes to keep her little memories in there. Then we have a little tag here and some stamps And we have some little journaling cards and just some more little ephemera pieces here. And this is an insert. It goes into your journal. And it looks kind of big to me, but I think it's just slim and tall. So, you know, it would go like this in your journal. If you had a couple of page inserts, there you'd have it, you know. You'd have all these pages with pockets on them already. So we're going to make something again like that. Not exactly like that, but hey, we'll do something. So let me bring over some paper. Oh, you know what? We could do it in this color. I don't think I printed the backs of any of these. So let me look at some of these. Oh, okay. Let's bring these over. I'm going to put these in the scrap drawer. I'm going to put that in with my envelopes and sacks. This could be a pocket page, like so, and a seashell. Same way here. Oh, here we go. Let's use this one. I like this one because it's kind of got some extra space on it that we can play with. We have this. Okay, so she started out by making a little pocket over here. Not a pocket. No, not a pocket. It's more like a little tuck on the side. So she started out by reinforcing the edge, and it's a good idea to always do that when you're going to be tucking things in and out of a place, just to kind of just reinforce it. That's all there is to it. You bring in the reinforcements. There we go. And then this is going to get folded up like so. See how pretty that is? Isn't that beautiful? And then this is going to be part of the page. But now we need something to connect this to. So let's go ahead and take this one and we'll connect that because they still continue on. Isn't that pretty? And we're going to turn this one into a pocket in here. Okay? So let's glue that down to this, or this pocket to that one. And, you know, this is not exactly how she did it. I'm just kind of going off on my own direction right now because she had so many good ideas about how to do it that was kind of like, you know, it just was inspiring, really, because you realized after she did a few that really you could be inspired and just create them no matter what, because of the ease of making them and the ideas that can happen by accident. So in other words, could have a happy accident here, and you know, we're going to put a pocket back here, but yeah, so many things. I think I would like, well, it won't matter, but I do. On my pocket, I want to put, I'm going to start my timer. I know it's late. On my pocket, I do want to put just a little hinge, because I don't know, I just think that the hinge, when you hinge a pocket, it's just a little bit nicer. And because I'm hinging that, I'm going to go ahead and nip that just a little bit on the corner there, and same way here. Just like that. Now these papers are from one of these three. Sweet Pea Curiosities, Digital Attic Studio, and or Bear Design Studio, or J. Lilu Studios. So there we go. I'll try and remember to put them in the box down below, but I honestly don't know that I'll get that far. Now, I'm going to bring this back out this way a little bit because this is our fold to go in our book. So I probably should look and see. That will be 5 and... Ooh, I might have to take that in just a little bit further. So it's not quite that wide. Let's see. Because remember, we only have so much space between 2 pages. So let me get a piece of coffee dyed paper here, or just a piece of paper anyway. This is just a piece of paper. I don't know if this is an 8.5 by 11, but here we go. So this is where it would come to right there. So yeah, that would work then. Okay. Yeah, because they were 5.5 by 8.5 per page. Okay, so we're going to put this one over here like so. Now back it off from here. I can tell that I don't have that straight. The reason I want you to back it off is this is where it's getting inserted into your spine right here. So you do want to back it off a little bit. And then if you want, straighten up your piece here. Let's see if that's any better. That's a little bit better. Okay. Now we're going to glue this down to here and across here. Okay. Now we need to put in, we're going to put it just on one side because I forgot I have a pocket on that other side. There we go. See? And then over here we have just a little bit of a pocket. Oh, more than that. There we go. Okay, pocket, pocket. And now we have this page left over. So let's go ahead and figure out where we need to fold it up at. So probably right about, I'm measuring down here. See? Oh, it looks like I'm going to add maybe another pocket to it. Do we want it there? Yes, we're going to put it right in here. And we are going to attach, what are we attaching? We could just attach a page that we want to write on. But I wonder if maybe I want to make it a little bit smaller so it actually tucks in here. Do you know what I mean? Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to trim it at the top and bottom. There. And here. And then I'm going to so it's going to get glued down right over here on the end, or sorry, in here and at the base. So let's do that first. Just working off the cuff here, guys. Going to run that right up here. And right up here. And we're going to glue that page down. Oh, I forgot to flip that under. Oopsie. Well, we can reinforce it with another piece of paper. We always have that, right? So let's clean up any glue in here. Okay. So now this should, oh no, it won't. Because I actually needed to make it a little bit smaller. So from here to there, I have to cut an angle. We can do that. Okay, wait. Let's fold this in. I didn't think about my stuff correctly, did I? So we are going to maybe fold this in a little bit as well. And the reason I'm doing that is just to make it stronger, because now I'm going to put some creases in it and cut some angles so that I can tuck it in so it will stay put. Okay, so we have that much. We know it's going to tuck in approximately right about there. So let's refold that. We still got our center, okay. So right here to here, here, and here, to somewhere in here, we are going to put an angle in there. And if I make it at a 45-degree type angle, I think that's a 45-degree. Yes. And I could just go ahead and let's glue it down just for added strength of creating the piece. It's not very cute that way. There, that's a little straighter. That's much more cute when it's straight. And then we'll go ahead and glue this one down as well. Do you kind of see what I'm doing? Or am I confusing you? Oh, I hope I'm not. I hope I'm making it easy. But if I'm not, you let me know and I'll fix that. We'll redo it. Okay, so we've cut some angles in it only because we want to tuck it into this pocket. Yes! There it is. So now we have a pocket over here. And inside of here we have all this writing space. We could write on here, or we could put a pretty picture there. And then if we pull this out, look at that. We have all this writing space. Or we can tuck a letter in there. Be all nice and safe and sound. We have this pocket here. And we don't have anything back here, so let's add something to it. Let's see. We do have some more of this gold, but I think not this time. You know, I have some of this. Oh, that's prettier. We could use that. We could put a pocket right in here. That would look, make that look a little more even. If we just put it right like that. What do you think? Now this is a little thicker paper than the rest of it. It should work fine. I'm going to clip it there. And I'm going to trim it right about here. Trim, trim. So you can see these pockets that Rachel is making really have a lot of possibilities. I mean, it's just endless, really. Endless possibilities. We love endless possibilities in this junk journal world. Oh, that is a pretty one too, isn't it? With that butterfly. Ooh, not big enough, but oh, it's so pretty. So if we're going right here, we better turn these words so that if you're looking at your book, you can turn it and look at it. And right about where this flower is, we need to make a dip or a thumb notch, like so. And normally I would ink all this up, but I'm not doing that right now because it takes so much time. Oh, which side, you guys? The scripty side? Oh, with the pretty pink. Oh, I think the scripty side, guys. Yeah, I think so. Okay, scripty side. I think that looks really sweet. So you can see that these page inserts are great for additions to your journals because, like Rachel said, you already have pockets made. You don't have to make any more pockets. You've just already made them as part of the page. And so you have your elements already added. You just need to add something to them. And a lot of times things like this can take a large piece of paper. You could actually just put in like one of these and tuck something in there so that it would be a writing page, like a stationery. You can have these two as stationery pieces in that drawer, or in here, in this pocket, not a drawer. So, Now, since we did use that scripty piece over there, we could go ahead and use this butterfly over here if we want. Or we could use some more script with another rose. Let's do that. Now, I'm not going to put it over here. I'm going to line it up right here, because this is where my fold comes in, right here. We're going to cut that right there. Like so. Thumb notch. And glue. I kind of like leaving it as the script and the script on, you know, using both sides of the script. Even though there's script on this one, I just think that it helps to keep pulling things together. To me, you will probably be different, of course. We all have our own taste on how we want to do things. But look at that. Isn't that just adorable? Yes. And then we have this. And then if we wanted, we have some space here. What could we do? We have this space too. That's pretty space. We don't necessarily have to do anything to it. But I do have some of this. And I think I would like to cut a couple of pockets out of it. What is this? Probably not too. There we go. And then I'll cut this one right about here. Okay, so we have two of those. And then I think maybe right over here, I'd like to put a little bit smaller pocket. Not there. Maybe right here. And right here. Just using up scraps. This is one way. This is one way that you can use your scraps. And just, you know, you just keep adding little bits and pieces to your journals, and there you go. So probably right in here somewhere. That's where this is going to be. Right about there. That'll work. So this little pocket's going to go on there. Almost out of glue. So basically, this is what I wanted to show you about this creation, since I have so many that I have done already in plain last week with these ideas, because when I get an idea and I am inspired by it, I like to keep going with it. And so I did, and gosh, there's just so many wonderful possibilities for these little pockets and these little inserts, page inserts. I've always loved the page inserts because there's so many things you can do with them. Okay, I want to just bring that down to that line there. This line. And I'm holding this on the wrong side. So this is a good place to put little tickets, stamps, tiny pieces of ephemera, little flowers, things like that you want to include in this page. There we go. Look at that. Now we have some amazing pockets and things to do. We have a pocket here. We have journaling. We have a place that we can put a beautiful picture. What would we put there? I don't know. I don't have any pink coffee cups. Ooh, I do have a rose. Oh, I do have a fancy lady. What else do I have? Oh, tags, pockets, lots of ladies. Oh, my ear itches. What's with that? What's that mean? Somebody's talking about me? Shannon, I'm calling out to you. Come back to us. I miss you so much. I don't know what happened. I have reached out to you, Shannon, and I just really miss you, man. Maybe when summer is done, she'll have some time. Sure hope so. I sure enjoyed her company. Oh, we all get so busy in the summer, don't we? I know I have so much to do, and I'm in here, and I know I should be out in the other room working on some other stuff, but gosh, I just get so wound up in here and want to get some other things done. We could put a fancy lady in here. Why not? Let's put the fancy lady in. Oh dear. Okay, we gotta cut this fancy lady off. Right about there. There we go. Ta-da! Fancy lady. There, and let's fancy up the very bottom. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Shannon. She did the tags, and then I don't know. I'm worried about her, I guess. I am worried. I am. I worry about people. Just going to go around this with this little decorative element. And I'm going to just put it right there. Just because I think it looks pretty. I'm not going to make a pocket or anything out of it. I just want the pretty. How pretty is that? Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we could put her in as a journaling card over here. So let's trim it up and cut some fancy edges. Or corners, I should say. There we go. And we'll leave her, oh, Sweet Pea Curiosities. I wrote a name back there. Pink Ephemera Collage Papers. So there we are. So that's who made these ephemera pages, is Sweet Pea Curiosities. See, I knew I'd have it somewhere. Oh goodness, now I'll have to cover that back up, won't I? But there we go, we have that. Now let's add this, because we can. So really, this is what I'm going to show you today, is that Rachel showed you all the possibilities that you can do, and I showed you some last week and some this week. And, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. So I just want to kind of just go over some decorating ideas with you, because I don't know, there's so many possibilities for it now. So we have tags. Excuse me, my nose is like, hey, there's something making you allergied. And I'm looking around for my cat. I don't see him. So, the names of my characters, part of them came from the name of my vacuum cleaner, which I ran this morning. And her name is Margot Rose, and she's a robot vacuum. And my dog freaked out this time. I don't know why. She never freaks out over it. But the cat, he was like, hey, I think I could ride on this. And he followed it around and watched it. And so I think eventually he'll get on it and ride it. He acts like he will. He's just that curious about it. So we have a place for some tags here. And here is a beautiful postcard that we're going to cut out. And right there, little nips, like so. We'll tuck that one into the back pocket. Tear that little piece off there because we don't need it. And what else can we do? This needs an element on it here, doesn't it? So if we're looking for just an element to put on there, let's go to here and see what we have in here. That I have some Stamperia papers in here, and I have some P13s and some Minte. Look at all these beautiful Minte ones. And that could actually go right there if we wanted. I'm going to leave that out. Oh, here is a beautiful tag. And there's a beautiful tag. Ooh, I love that one. Oh, here's some little guys. Oh, here's a little tag. Oh, I love that. there's some more. And these are file folders. They came in the kit. This is definitely a Stamperia. And, no. There, that could go there if we wanted. Or this could come onto there. That would be pretty. Let's do that. So anyway, as you can see, I'm not showing you again how to make these, but I'm just going to show you how you can embellish them, because I made so many of them last week, and I'll show them to y'all again. But I just thought it would be fun to see how we could decorate them up. Could we add more pockets? What could we do to them to make them even more interesting? I love that. Isn't that cute? Oh my. Here we have this. We could put that in there. We could put a couple of these little circles in there. I love that idea. So now it's actually becoming a really nice ephemera holder. I'm going to put maybe this one in here like so. Like that. And then we have that. We have those. You could go ahead and add more pockets if you like. Or you could take this one and give it a decorative edge, because it has great writing space on the back. You could decorate up the edges if you want, but we could add this as another element for journaling on. There we go. Very sweet. Look at that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so it looks like this is a whole writing area in here, remember? We folded our edges so that we could actually tuck it in. And this flips open because we did not glue it down right here as a whole pocket, but just as a small pocket right here, which actually takes in our tuck. And then we have all of these, this area, and we have this area that needs to have something in it. So let's see. We could put in some flowers or something. Or we could make another big journaling card out of this. Or out of one of these, we could actually fold one of these in half and tuck it into the pocket. Like so. Like this. What if we did this? Would that fit? Yes, that will fit. I should have done that a little bit differently. I'll tell you why in just a moment. First, let's get this all taken care of. But yes, Rachel has some really excellent ideas, and I highly recommend you go watch it. I have enough page inserts. I think I could do a whole journal now of page inserts. I think that might be cool. To see if that worked. I don't know if it would work, would it? I don't know. Okay, so now we have this beautiful writing space. And we need a tab. So I'm just going to take one of these heavy-duty ones and make a tab here. Not out of that. Maybe out of this one. And I'm going to use my whale tail. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. How pretty. That makes a nice, it looks like an embossed tag, but it's not embossed. But it sure looks like it. Hold your glue upside down. It's almost gone. Should just be leaving it upside down. Okay, now if this doesn't stick up here, I'll tell you why I should have done this page a little differently. Okay, it sticks up good. All right, I'm so glad. So, because it doesn't go all the way down now, we will have to shorten it just a little bit, unless it's just glued. Yeah, no, it will stick up. Okay, so let's cut off the bottom a little bit. Maybe right there. Let's add a decorative element to it. Ta-da! There we go. And now let's see if it'll fit. Oh, it does. It's perfect. Look at that. So, as you can see, the possibilities for decorating one of these is endless, as is creating them in different styles. You can add elements. We could add more to this one. Let's see, what could we add? We could add a pretty flip page to it. Let's cut this in half. Let's see where our half is going to be. It's going to be right about there. So on this page, we could add, now it could go this way, or it could go this way. I think we'll go this way. We'll take this in quite a bit here. We don't want it to get in the way of the spine at all, whether it's here or if it's more in the middle of the page thing we have there. I'm going to make that a little bit smaller because it doesn't need to be that wide. So let me move this. And so I'm going to just show you how I would add on to them. Of course, I'm not going to keep doing pockets and stuff like that, but just kind of giving you an idea of what I might do to add on to them. Now, I got that one on there a little crooked, so I would have to cut that off on the bottom a little bit. Unless I can get it to come back up before it is a firm glue down. There we go. And then, of course, if you wanted a pocket in here, you could add it here, a little tuck, or you can leave it as journaling space. You can add more pockets in here. So there you go. You could add another flip in here. But this gets inserted this way in your spine, so your 3-hole pamphlet stitch, say, would go here. I mean, you could put it here, but that's pretty thin area. And here you have more girth added to your thing already, so I think probably, yeah, wouldn't that be cool? And, you know, you can always give it a little tuck here for some little things. You could add a Rita Donnelly here. A Rita Donnelly is a 4x4 square, or a square. That attaches to the corner and flips up, so that you can, you know, not that big. That's too big. Let me find a smaller one. Let's see. What do we have up here? We could maybe do a Rita Donnelly out of this. So we would take this and fold it in half right here. Whoop. See? We would cut this off. And a Rita Donnelly would go like this, and it would get glued here, 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 and here on 2 sides. Like so. And I learned about the Rita Donnelly flip from where we probably most of us did, Gail Agustinelli, and there it is right there, and then you flip it open and you have room to do some different things in here. So you could add a couple of Rita Donnellys to your piece, and just there's just all kinds of things you can do. Pockets, and see, we have this. We could add a pocket here. It could just be a nice tall pocket. Could be a tuck. Tuck over here. Yeah, lots of things we could do. And then, of course, decorating it is part of the fun. And so, let's see, what else do we have? On this one, I added this piece. Now you could fold this right here and glue it and put the thumb notches in it, and then it would be a pocket that flips open. But I left it like this so you could see what the whole page was about. I love this one. It's very cute. This is an Edith Holden page. It feels like 2 pages, actually. How weird is that? It's not. It's just one. But it feels like more than one. And this one, I love this one too, with the book page. And then this goes clear down. So that gives an added element there of surprise. And then inside we have this beautiful bird. And here is another beautiful bird on a frosty morning. And some butterflies and some more plants. And you could do something with the back here as well. You don't have to leave it with all the stuff on it. Now this one is a pocket here. And another flip with a small tuck spot. And a place to write here, or this would be a good place to put some beautiful pockets. You could use a scrapbook paper to do that, or you could make it out of plants here by folding this page over and reinforcing it, or just by reinforcing the top a little bit like so and gluing it down. And then we would figure out how much of a pocket do we want there. Put it in here, chop it off. Now we have some pretty flowers showing. Then we would measure this part, and we want it to be inside of these, so I'm going to make it a little bit shorter. Oh dear, I can't even see my line. There it is. Now you might want to put hinges on the inside of these. That gives you a fatter pocket. Without the hinges, it's more like a place to just tuck things in, and they stay in because it's really a pretty tight pocket. So there we go. I should have put a thumb notch in that, but you don't have to. It's up to you, really. It's totally up to you. So there we go. That is very cute. And then, of course, you would want to do something back here. Don't know what. Maybe you'd want to add some pretty elements like this. You could glue that on and then trim it. Let's do that. Let's glue it on and trim it down. I'm just going to glue it up to this edge. Because that is going to be into the area of folds and stuff. So let's just see if we can line it up there. There we go. So now we have another decorative element back there, and if you wanted, you could flip this over as a little tuck. But I think I'm going to just chop it off so we maintain our pocket there. Or maintain our plants. And you can see what the plants are that way. So there's that one. And then here's this one. Very interesting. Little tuck down here. So we have all kinds of them. And then here is the fancy one I made with all the doodads in it. And then here is this one that we made today. So anyway, all kinds of possibilities. And here is another pink one that we made. So let's just tuck that in right there. And I'll bring that in just a little bit. Okay, so there we go. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you will make some of these. And go by Rachel's channel, and this is week 22, and check out the possibilities that she has, because it just makes it endless. And by listening to her tell about it, it will cause you to feel so inspired that you will start adding your own elements to these, and your own flips and folds, and you will come up with something new, and then you can share it with us. That would be great, because I love these. I've always loved page inserts. Okay, thanks for joining me today, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.